Okay.
on, and when we deglaze it with the wine, that will follow that flavor up. So even though it may look burnt on the bottom, it's actually just dehydrated on the bottom, so when you hit it with the wine, it that rehydrates, and that sort of splash of wine in there helps release all that stuff from the bottom. This is good. And then we'll cook.
And they will continue to cook a little bit as they're on the plate.
Okay.
Okay. If you want to put these in here.
Okay. Okay, now we're combining
Put
all
that in
the
the sink,
sauce.
David.
Huh?
Put that pan in the sink.
You can tell we have multiple cooks and multiple, okay, so we're checking on the pasta. So this is Sister Kim, brother-in-law David. This is Rick over here, if you can kind of catch up with him.
Hot lid behind.
He's supervising, and Nanette is behind the camera, so.
So hot pan in sink. When you walk behind somebody, it's hot pan
Hot pan.
behind.
Okay. If you haven't figured it out, David and Kim are culinary teachers. So they're,
Professionals.
So we're having, but this is the way we like to do the family stuff. We like to kind of cook together when we can't get Kim to do it for us.
All right.
Well, we're coming to you from Florida. I'd like to get Kim's place here. Okay, so we're ready to add
Garlic and onions first.
onions first.
The reason we add onions first is the heat may be too intense for the garlic. And if it is, the garlic's going to burn right away. The onion kind of gives it a little shield, so you can hit with
Okay.
it, just in case the pan's too hot. The garlic will burn right away. You're not fast enough to slow it down. There you go. And how do we know when the garlic and onions are cooked? You get the sweetness. You get the sweetness of the garlic rather than the bitterness. You get the sweetness of the onion. Comes up, you can smell a little bit of it. And then we'll hit it with the white wine.
So you're telling,
Not yet, not yet.
okay, okay.
When you smell the sweetness, so once you get a really nice garlic smell on it.
Okay, I'm getting onion and garlic right away, but
Yeah.
you know the sissy one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're not trying, it's down, the temperature's down low here, we're gonna turn it up a little bit, but we wanna saute the garlic, and if we don't saute the garlic, what happens is the garlic sometimes can be really bitter, and it'll leave a really bitter taste in the food. So we wanna saute the garlic and the onion together to bring out the sweetness of the onion and the sweetness in the garlic. And by cooking a little bit, we remove that bitterness.
Smells so good.
Okay, pasta should be done.
Okay.
Do you want me to drain it totally, or you want to save some of it for the sauce?
Yeah, save some of it for the sauce.
There we
A
go.
little bit of pasta water. Are we on? Yeah, okay. So we save a little bit of pasta water to add back in to give us the liquid that we might need. And in the meantime, we're going to deglaze the pan with a little bit of Kim Crawford tonight.
White wine,
White wine.
for those that don't know.
Sauvignon Blanc.
That's good.
Salt, we're using Sauvignon Blanc.
So you want a dry white
One
wine.
more? Are
A
you
little
good?
bit more, yeah. Just a little bit. That's perfect.
So a drier white wine. And we tested it already, so we know it's good.
And by adding the butter, it's called monte-vert, you're mounting the butter. You're mounting the butter into the sauce, and the parsley will be the, this will add sweetness, right?
Yep.
The sweetness of the butter, but on the parsley just adds extra flavor. We want to reduce the sauce down enough to concentrate the flavors, so it'll be a little bit thicker, but when you add the butter, then it's going to thin out. So,
So it looks to me like all of those, the garlic and the onion and the brown pieces from the bottom of the pan,
Yep.
they're all kind of getting this kind of a brown flavor. Man, it smells good.
I need a spoon for this. I can always stick my finger into where it makes company.
So when you do this at home, I'll post at the bottom David's phone number, so you can give him a call to be sure the flavor is just right. I'm teasing.
So just add the butter in, yep.
Okay.
This is called Monte Beurre. You're mounting the butter into the sauce. If it's too hot, the butter, of course, will break, but you're melting the butter so that it incorporates into the sauce. And it'll make the sauce thicker as well as give it some gloss, as well as some sweetness to it. We need a little bit of salt and pepper. There's a little more salt.
And then the parsley comes.
Yeah, in just a second, I just want to check that. Yep. We're good. Oh, it tripped on the front.
So it looks like you turned the temperature off here, so then we're going to just give a particular.
Shake it, please. Alright.
Normally we would use fresh parsley, but we use what we have on hand today.
Yeah.
Okay. And use a little bit of white wine.
A little more white wine to kind of thin it down a little bit. This is going to coat our pasta along with our scallops.
Would you ever consider adding crushed red pepper?
Yes. Yeah.
But,
Definitely.
but we don't have it, so we're out of luck.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're at the place where we're going to decide whether we're going to plate the spaghetti and put.
We're gonna add it to the sauce.
Sauce.
Okay, so we're, in this case, we're going to add it all to the
Do you
sauce.
want the spaghetti in there or in
Yep.
here?
We'll get it one.
It might be easier to mix
Yeah.
it in here. You can get a rubber scraper out of the drawer.
Okay, so
There you
the
go.
sauce goes in.
Wow, there's such a heat on here still.
Boy, wish you guys could smell this. This is smelling awesome.
Oh,
We
the
chose,
smell factor
we
in
chose
it.
to use angel hair pasta, but you could use a different pasta if you wanted.
A ton of sauce. Okay, you can add a little bit of pasta water.
So, this is a little bit of the pasta water.
And the reason you use pasta water is because it has the starch from the pasta, which allows it to be a little bit thicker.
Okay.
Now you can plate one.
Okay, so we'll watch David plate the first one.
Oh, there's 5 of this, that's fine. Oh, we forgot the other part of the sauce. The juice here from the scallops.
Oh, so he's getting a little extra sauce from the pot, as they've rested, they've kind of drained a little bit more, so we gotta get that in there as well, get all that flavor.
There's a little residual.
Okay, so we got one plate, and we got some garlic bread on the table. Actually, Annette, if you'll walk over here and take a look at the table.
Here, we got some more sauce for you.
Oh, so we're gonna add a little more sauce, okay? Very good. Okay, so first plate on the table, this is what it looks like. But we've got garlic bread and caprese salad. Okay, great. I'm glad somebody's helping me out here. So all we have to do now is fill the wine glasses, let David finish making the plates, and we're all good. So that's what I have for tonight in our UT video from Steve. Love you.